Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys, forget about what I just said because reasons. So I was just talking about bull market. I hope you got the the visuals. The visuals explained what I meant. Anyways, guys, how you doing, guys? The beauty, what's up? The mood, yo. You do know altcoin daily is kind of taken already. Yeah, I do kind of know that, but we're gonna become bigger than altcoin daily, and we're gonna we're gonna get everybody to associate altcoin daily with us. If you got a better option than altcoin daily, I'm willing to listen to that. Altcoin weekly cannot, because we're gonna hopefully do it daily. We cannot call it shit coins daily, because you cannot use the word shitcoin in the title on YouTube, because you don't get promoted. Meme coins, not actually meme coins. After Bitcoin daily or something like that. I don't know. If you got any kind of suggestions for what we're gonna call this, you're welcome to do so. We know the date. Of course we know the date, man. Of course we know the date. Mlade knows the date. We know the date. Everybody knows the date. Coming after a long time is bull market about to start. I just explained that without the sound, so I hope you got that. Did you know Cedus? Can you check? We might check Cedus. We're gonna talk about a little bit of altcoins, because there is a coin that I want to buy, and I'm very, very close to buying that. So I'm gonna do that. So the big question is whether it's gonna pump from where it is, or it's gonna fall down another 30-40%. And I think that might be probability for that, but we don't know. Edward Too Good, what's up? Prison bull market, yeah, of course. The greenest goblin is in the chat. Ron, long time no see. How you doing, man? I like when Ron comes in, because that it's bull market zone. Lee Crypto, how you doing? Hit the sound button. How's everybody doing in the chat? Cold Creep, good morning. Mladen is in the chat finally. Edward Too Good, Moon Club, Poo Coins Daily, or Kaka Coins Daily. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I don't know what it's called. But altcoins, it's altcoins there. It's altcoins, guys. It's altcoins. It's altcoins. Anyways, guys, I hope you're as excited as I am. I'm not, when stuff goes up, I get, hugely excited. When stuff goes down, I think it's gonna go down to the bottom. When it goes up, I think, yeah, this is it, it's gonna go. And then it goes down, and then I'm like, it's going down to the zero again. So every single time, this happens on the small time frames as well over here, right? So this 4-hourly time frame, right? So when it starts going up, I'm like, this is it, guys, we're going up. Nope. This is it, guys, we're going down. Nope. This is it, guys, we're going up. Nope. This is it, guys, we're going down. Nope. So it's a little bit emotional, emotional roller coaster over here that's happening. XRP to the moon. We're gonna check out what we're gonna buy. XRP, the Mladen coin XRP, or are we gonna buy my coin that I want to buy? I'm gonna show you what I want to buy in just a second. But over here we have right now volatility kicking in, guys. The volatility is kicking in. Most people do not recognize the volatility kicking in, but it does look insanely good. I'm gonna explain to you why it looks insanely good. Even this on the 4-hourly looks good, because you can see up here we bounced over the 50, broke that big wick down, bounced right back up above the 50 moving average, went up here, tried to break 200, nope, right back down again, right above the the moving average is up here, down, and right now we are coming right up again. Are we gonna close the 4-hourly above? We still got 2 hours and 35 minutes. Are we gonna close above the moving averages? That depends to be seen, but it does look nice. And more nice, what looks more nice is what's happening actually on the daily time frame. And the daily time frame is so beautiful, guys. It is so beautiful. I don't think you understand that. Look here, guys, look here. Over here, we had the doji, guys. We had the doji. The doji? We like the doji. After the doji, we are expecting this move towards upside, but no, we had to dump below the support levels over here. And once that happened, we had this bullish engulfing candle. This is a bullish engulfing candle with huge wicks towards upside and downside. But what you're gonna see, if you zoom in really, really nice and tight over here, we actually managed to close above previous open up here. So this is a bullish engulfing candle on the daily time frame, right after the doji candle over here. So this, support down here did hold, and right now we even bounced, went down to the 20 moving average on the daily again, and bouncing over that right now as well. So it does look very, very nice. And not only that, you can see up here that these moving averages up here are right now curving towards the upside and picking us towards the upside. There is still, the 50 moving average that needs to be right now, broken to broken through and get out up here above these levels up here towards the upside. But it does look good, guys. It does look good. And, you know, I'm not going to be a part pooper. So nothing is broken. The 46K, 45K, 44K, I don't know, 40 something K is still the target. The first target after a breakout, if the breakout actually does in fact happen, which we think is going to happen, is 35K up here. 35K up here. This is the first target up here. I forgot why, but you know, I've been looking at that number for a while right now. So 35K is the first target. The second target is around 45K, give or take, 46K. And hopefully that plays out. Hopefully that plays out. So that looks very, very nice. Bro, big news. What are the big news, man? Bitcoin ETF approved in Europe. We are going to pump. News just came out. Oh man, that's the dump. I don't think you've been following what I'm saying about ETFs. ETFs are never a good thing. Maybe in the start it's gonna be a good thing, but I don't know. Look, weekly doji retest of the weekly channel. Weekly. There is no doji. There is no doji. There is no doji on the weekly time frame. There is no doji on the weekly time frame. The only thing up here right now that's when it comes to the weekly time frame up here, what we over here had also, you know, this pump up here last week. We can actually managed to close above the previous close up here, which is actually very nice, bullish. But we opened below the 10 moving average down here. We opened below it right now. We're still not above that 10 moving average. But if you can manage to, you know, do the move up here, you know, this is just gonna explode, guys. This is just gonna explode. So I'm still a little bit, you know, on the fence what's gonna happen on the weekly time frame. But as long as the daily time frame plays out well, we are doing very, very nice. If you don't buy XRP, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I see what you're saying. Yeah, so when it comes to ETFs, you know, I am not bullish on ETFs, unfortunately. When ETFs arrive, I am pretty much, you know, it's gonna be pretty much over. At least that's my take on it. At least that's my take on it. So there's that. But you know, just before we start with the altcoins and stuff like that, you know, the Bitcoin does look nice. Bitcoin does look nice, and I am excited. The other thing I want to tell you guys is because if you go to KuCoin, exchange, they updated the graphics. If you go to you know derivatives up here, you'll see that there is no longer a bluish color on the screen. Before, if you remember, you know, I was always complaining about blue color on trading on the derivatives and stuff like that. They actually updated their UI. They updated a lot of stuff on KuCoin. KuCoin is actually usable on web on PC right now. Before, you know, the KuCoin app before was very good, and I liked the KuCoin app. Now I had the problem with, you know, KuCoin, you know, PC website, but right now they fixed that. I just did KYC on KuCoin as well. It went smooth as you know what, and it does look nice. So the reason I'm saying this is because there's a link down below. It's called KuCoin, you know, link. You get 20% off, you know, on your trading fees. So, you know, use the link if you want to join KuCoin. There are 3 exchanges I use. Technically 4, but you know, the fourth one is only, you know, on-off ramp, and you know which one that is. But there is 3 exchanges I use: BYBIT, Binance, and KuCoin. Those 3 exchanges I do use. There we go. But links below, of course. We gotta start shilling affiliate links, of course. Jurgen, yeah, boy, I do, man. Fetch AL looking good. So, what am I? So I just said there is one coin that I want to buy, and the reason we call this altcoin day because I want to talk about altcoins. Of course, there is a Herbar as well. Herbar, I actually made a video yesterday, and we hit the target up here on Herbar around, you know, 20. What was that? 72 to 75 up here, something like that, right? That was the target that was the first target on Herbar, and this actually hit. But I think that Herbar can actually go all the way up here towards 0.1, 0. Up there. I think this is the, you know, the box that I think it might actually come to. If you want to know why this is the case, there's a video that I made yesterday on the YouTube, and you can check that out. So we won't talk too much about it, but it's nice that it's hitting the resistance level, and this resistance level needs to be broken if it wants to go up here, you know. So there is that, but it's not yet there right now. It's at the resistance level, so we're gonna see. Will subscribe when I finally have my crypto debit card to use as soon as I close my winning trade. Nice. Can you have a look at Sol? Yeah, we're gonna check. Yeah, I actually looked at Sol. I actually wanted to make a long on Sol yesterday. Believe it or not, I was, you know, suddenly I, you know, opened the Sol, you know, up here, and yesterday up here around 10 a.m. up here. Over here, actually over here. right up here, right up here. So the good thing I didn't actually do that, but you know, I like this move up here. I like this move up here, and I want to open the trade, but you know me, I always want to open trade somewhere at the resistance level. Of course, it went a little bit down, but right now it's again at those levels over here. So I'm still looking for this move towards upside. This small, just you know, been looking at just some kind of small time frames, and this was just initial move. You can see up here on the daily time frame that we went down to the support level 10-20 moving average, bullish engulfing candle above the support levels up here. Right now pulling, but it still looks very nice. It still looks very nice. Also, the trend over here did get broken a little bit. There is another trend up here right now that's being created up here. Maybe it's this one up here, give or take. I'm a little bit unsure about that. It should probably use this bottom line down here, but yeah, it looks like that's the trend right now. So right now it's some kind of resistance level, maybe trying to break that. Let's try to do this, you know, with a little bit more, you know, nicer lines. It might be already breaking, as we can see over here right now with this bullish engulfing candle. So you know, they're curving towards upside. You know, it looks like it wants to go. It looks like it wants to go very, very soon, but you know, this part can actually take a little bit while. So you know, I don't mind. You can see up here it went below this channel up here right now, back in the channel, midline up here right now, to bottom of the channel. So I don't think that this can actually bounce really hard right now, very, very soon. Of course, we are still expecting this, you know, Bitcoin bounce. So if Bitcoin bounces, everything bounces up here. So this might be actually a very nice trade. But this was actually what I wanted to talk about. And before we start, somebody asked what you think, up or down. Morning. I think up. I have been thinking up for a long time, you know, but these, you know, bearish engulfing, you know, 4-hourly candles have been, you know, crashing us towards downside every time, and then I get into panic mode. Now, I haven't actually been in panic. I haven't been sleeping very well. Technically, I haven't been sleeping well, but, you know, when it comes to, you know, mental sleeping, I'm sleeping really well. So, you know, there is that. 24:05. Yeah, so there is there's some good morning during how you do, man. So there is that. Now there is one coin that I wanted to buy, and the reason I am, you know, and the reason I wanted to talk about the coin is this coin over here. Right now it's up here a little bit up here. This happened in the last, you know, 4-8 hours or something like that. This is Magicraft coin. If you remember Magicraft, Magicraft. If you remember Magicraft coin, this is the coin that, you know, Carl from the Moon is shilling. And if you go to the website, this is Magicraft.io, right? I haven't still, you know, I'm not shilling my bag, so because I still haven't bought this, but I'm just saying that, you know, this is, this is James Crypto Guru, Da Vinci, Carl the Moon, Crypto, Jurgen, Cryptomo, all of these Dubai guys are, you know, either, you know, advisors or, you know, investor, YouTube, whatever, right? All these are, so these guys are shilling this thing over here, right? And it is a game, and I do believe that, you know, games will eventually, you know, be very nice and pump and stuff like that. But and you can see up here there is some kind of falling, you know, bigger falling wedge up here. Now the thing about this up here, where is it? Let me see up here. Is this regular scale? Regular scale, yeah. Regular scale. So down at the bottom, this is 24. Can we go to all time? Yeah, all time up here. So let's just look at an all time up chart, because I cannot find a chart with all time, you know, high levels up here. Let's just, you know, zoom in a little bit. You'll see down here at 0015, that was the bottom down here previously, before it didn't 10x. So it did, you know, went from 0015 to 0015, right? So it did 10x on this move over here, and then it pulled back. And right now it's down at 0016 or 0017, right? But that is the bottoms that previously over here were bottoms just before it did 10x. Now I do not believe it's gonna do 10x. So over here it did 100. Just this little pump up here was 100. Sorry, not 100x, 100%. This little pump up here was 100%, and right now it's the same level where it was previously. So down here I actually wanted to get into the Magicraft. I didn't, and then it pumped 10x, and I was like, nope, not buying now after 10x. It was gonna come down because there is no bull market just yet, right? But you can see. I mean, it was very high up here in 2021 during the bull market, right? So can it do, you know, above previous high? I don't know. Can it do even above this high? I don't know. But you know, it can do, you know, 1-2x or something like that if it pumps from this level over here. Now the biggest problem up here, I'm a little bit unsure where it's gonna pump from this level up here, because this level over here is a 0016, right? This is 0016. 0015, but I often think that, you know, these things can actually go all the way down to, you know, 0001, because if you have been following meme 001, right, instead of 0015, 001, it seems like a psychological level of support. So if this falls right now over here towards downside, that's like 30-40% drop towards downside. Now the problem up here, and the reason I'm looking at this level over here is because if you've been watching the, you know, shitcoins season and stuff like that, meme season, you will notice that a lot of these coins that start pumping, they go 0.1 to 0.10. You know, they lose zeros, but they follow this, you know, axis, what I call it, axis theory, right? So they do like 10x pull back a little bit, and do another 10x, they pull back, and then do another 10x or 20x or 100x, right? So they do this axis, but when they pull back oftentimes to these very round, nice numbers. They don't pull back to something like this, they pull back to something like this over here, right? So could we get a drop down here below this, you know, accumulation zone over here, if this can be called accumulation zone or something like that, right? Because it's the bottom, and this can actually continue for over a long while. You'll see over here that we had, you know, a couple of these, you know, big moves towards upside. But you know, I do want to get into this over here because, you know, the MM Crypto and you know, the moon, Carl the Moon, and all of these, you know, big YouTubers are shilling this. So I do believe that once they start pumping, they, you know, there is good probability that, you know, mainstream is gonna fall more in and pump the price. So I want to have a small bag of this, and the way I see it right now, it's either at bottom or it's going to fall down another 40%, right? Falling down another 40% would be very nice, but you know, if I don't get it up here, you know, I can do just one of these moves up here, you know, and then start doing this up here, maybe break the trend, and you know, so there's a little bit FOMO going on. We can see some kind of, let's go to the daily time frame up here. You can see down here it went down to, you know, 13 on the daily. Right now it's pulling back a little bit when it comes to RSI, and the volatility is peaked back up here. Let's go to the weekly up here. Weekly sitting down here just like previous times. Just like previous times over here, the weekly right now, RSI has been, you know, came down to 30 levels, explode, came down up here to some kind of 34 levels, and then went a little bit towards upside. And right now it's down here again at these, you know, 32 levels. So it could definitely, because we had this, you know, consolidation, and we had this drop over here. You see that down here below the support level. We went this move up here, went down to this, and then we had this drop. So right now the big question is, will this drop, you know, do the move? Because it does, if it does the move over here above that, it can be 50-100%, something like that right now towards the upside, right? And you'll see down here these previous bottoms over here. We are right now the same kind of bottoms, but I'm still looking down here at, you know, 0.01. That could be very nice, you know, another move towards the downside where, you know, these things actually tend to go. Let me see monthly time frame up here. Monthly time frame is yeah, it tapped the monthly time frame down here on the support level. So that's what I'm looking at, and I think, you know, this might be, you know, a play eventually, right? But I think I want to get a bag of this, just because, you know, I do believe that, you know, power of market suggestions and market psychology, you know, on YouTube does in fact affect the price. So will I get, you know, Magicraft, or will I get XRP? That depends. And you know what I think about XRP, so I won't go into that, but I will go into the chart and look at XRP. And right now XRP is down minus 1.2%. And remember up here, XRP did the big move towards upside over here. This was when they won the case, and it did 100% almost on the dollar towards the upside move, and right now it's still consolidating towards the downside. But there has been no trend, you know, break over here, and it's still going towards downside, still trending towards downside, still pulling back. It could be, you know, some kind of bottom over here where it actually bounced towards upside. I think we need to look at, you know, past that, and we can see up here it is bouncing very nicely. We have doji down here on the weekly time frame, on the 10 moving average, which is very nice. So this can actually bounce really hard up here towards the upside, you know, 20-30%, you know, 2000%, I don't know. but it is above, it is you know, holding both the support line on the channel. It is having the doji, it is on the 10 moving average, so there is no reason to think that this can not actually bounce towards the upside. It does look very indeed very nice. The big question is, do I want to go into XRP? Do I want to be XRP holder? I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to be that. I don't know if I want to be XRP bag holder, but you know, a trade stuff like that might happen. Seems crazy investing in a shitcoin for 2x. Yeah, but it's not 2x right now. It's 2x right now. But it if it you know, in the bull market, when everything starts going and these YouTubers start shilling it and everybody starts buying it, I'm looking at, you know, 100x on I'm looking at least 100x on MCR. So even if I put in some kind of small money into the Magicraft coin, you know, 100x on that coin, you know, that could definitely happen, because once these guys start shilling that, and you know, they got a 500,000 to 1 million subscriber each, and when they start shilling these, you know, crap coins, you know, they're gonna go. You understand that? Yes. Believe in XRP. Cup and handle weekly. Cup and handle weekly on what? On Bitcoin? Seems crazy investing shit. See this. When is XRP gonna stop consolidating? Looks like CVR playable, but not sure. Absolutely holds. Yeah, you might call them a-holes. I like Carl. I like, you know, I don't really, you know, watch too many videos of Carl anymore. I did, you know, in 2019-20, because he was actually doing videos every day and, you know, giving some kind of value. He was talking about charts. He was talking about, you know, but right now there is so little value to pick out of the, you know, the Carl the Moon, Da Vinci videos and MM Crypto videos. There is literally no value. There is literally no value in those videos. I watch them from time to time, but, you know, they're entertaining, but that's the best. So I like watching stuff that I can get some kind of value out of. I used to watch MM Crypto videos. Yeah, everybody used to watch, but you know, once you get rich, you know, it's gonna be with my channel as well, guys. I mean, there is value right now, but once I get rich, I mean, I'm gonna be like, guys, I'm here on the beach, and as you can see up here, you know, Bitcoin is gonna do you good, you know, buy Bitcoin, it's gonna be fine. I mean, look at my trade, man, enjoy buying my BYBIT link, yeah, woohoo, yeah, bros, yeah, you know, that's the life, that's life, you know, you get rich, you change, money changes people, you know, that's just the way stuff works. I'm sorry, but that's just the way stuff works. I never watch any of these stuff. So I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that. There we go. Sidus is some kind of bottom as well. I don't know what kind of bottom it is, but it is at the bottom. And this downtrend over here that's been having for a while, it is actually technically broken right now. It has some kind of retest up here, down here on the bottom as well. I don't know what Sidus is, you know, because if this right now breaks the support over here, that's gonna be terrible. So, you know, you don't want to do that. But you can see up here, you know, the 10 moving average up here is curving, and right now it's just kind of hugging up here. You know, can it have a spring and then towards the upside? Can it just break and, you know, go? I don't know even what Sidus is. And you know what, I want to find out what Sidus is before I move on. Sidus, what is Sidus? Let me go and just quickly see. Market cap is very low, so market cap is crapped. Some of these, you know, Sidus heroes. Is this a game? Well, the web page is crap because it needs to loading and it's lagging. I don't know if it's lagging because of my PC, because, you know, the reasons. Mind-blowing multi-genre adventure. Play now. Okay, it's a game. Yeah, they got a cool number one metaverse. I don't know. The webpage seemed crap. LP farming, utility, staking. They got stuff, roadmap, games, stuff like that. Watch trailer. I don't care about trailer. It's probably some kind of crap. Okay, it's a game. It's a game. Sidus. You know what? I'm gonna add Sidus up here on my chart. Let's see up here. Altcoins. Okay, Sidus. Let me just add it so I can follow this up here. Do we have this on Qcoin? We got a Qcoin. We're gonna add Qcoin link because, you know, reasons. We're gonna add Qcoin. Qcoin doesn't have that much line, but, you know, we're gonna add this to Qcoin. Let me just put it in, you know, metaverse game. No, where is the games up here? Games and stuff. There we go. We're gonna see this up here, so we're gonna watch it a little bit. But let's see if there is better chart of Sidus up here. BYBIT crypto up here. Sidus USD. yeah, there is better charts on Cetus up here. So let's remove this one and add Cetus, because you always want to have, you want to watch the chart that has, a lot of data, because it's easier, it's better. You can also see stuff that others can see and stuff like that, right? So you always want to have a chart that has a lot of data, right? So I'm just gonna add up here Cetus. There we go. So Cetus up here. So this part down here is interesting over here, what's happening, and we're gonna go to the daily time frame up here and figure it out. And there is some kind of support levels over here, give or take. It's pretty much so right now it is getting squished up here, squeezed up here. So this actually broke right now, and this over here start over here, give or take, and it goes some Clarissa, either some Clarissa, it could be some Clarissa up here, right? So this seems to be at some kind of button very, very close down to the bottom, and you can see down here these levels. This is 0.01. You remember the number on Magicraft, 0.01, right? And this is the area of 0.01. Down here is it, it's only 10%, but it is in that area, right? It is the 0.0. So this, I would say, psychologically this is accumulation area, because they like these numbers. So if when it goes from 0.001 up to 0.01, that's a 10x, right? That's a 10x move. So see this up here, I like this. When you see these kind of coins, this kind of low, on this kind of psychological level, doing these kind of patterns up here, can this go to 0.01 up here? Why not? Why not? Because that's just above this accumulation zone up here. Actually, it's all the way up here. This is 10x, right? That's 10x. Then that's 10x. And then after that, next, 0.1 up here, 100x is all the way up here. 100x is all the way up there. Will it do the move? I don't know. It was up there before. I mean, look at the chart. I mean, just went down. I don't know. I don't know. Will it do 100x? I don't know. But it's Cetus, I don't know what it is. Some kind of game, some kind of staking, LP, farming and stuff like that. So whether it's good or not, who cares? Who cares? We care what can pump or not. But I'm gonna keep following it, and it does seem to be. So just like we said over here, these very psychological levels, 0.01 important, and also up here on the MCMR. Even though it's up here at resistance up here, I mean, I'm still looking down here 40% more down. If it does get, suddenly down here towards downside, I think I'm gonna buy intermediate. But right now, I'm just contemplating what I'm gonna buy up here. Because it's not the same thing. The difference, once it starts pumping, the difference between buying over here and buying over here is such a huge difference, guys. It's such a huge difference. Now, let me just show you that. Let's say this goes 10x from the bottom up here, right? 10x from 0.01 up here to 0.01. Let's say it goes 10x from this 0.01 over here, 0.001 over here. 900% is 10x, right? That's 10x, right? And let's see up here if I buy right now. If I buy right now, give or take wherever the price is over here right now, it's almost half of that. It's almost half of that. So the difference is huge. Are you gonna get 5x or 10? Sorry, that's 6x or 10x. The difference is huge. I mean, I know it's a little bit drop more, but the difference once it starts pumping is actually huge, right? So you wanna, this kind of stuff. And I do believe that 0.01, some kind of psychological bottom might be the case. Some kind of might be the case over there, cryptocurrencies. So there is that. So that's Magicraft. That's these kind of things. Do it here probably go up much more. There is a video I did yesterday on it, but it needs to be break the System Game Shield by Crypto Panther last bull run. Last bull run. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna do well this time. Any thoughts about Argentina? No, not really. I really don't care about that. So let's see up here a little bit more on what's happening. Shiba. Yesterday, Mlaren said that Shiba is a go. This is on the weekly time frame. You can see up here that it did get above the 50 moving average and still, pumping up here, consolidating right here at the top right now. It is having this pullback. Now, problem with Shiba has also the divergence up here a little bit on the daily time frame. On the 2-day time frame, there is nothing up here, just climbing up here very nicely. There is nothing, and momentum is going towards upside. Weekly time frame also right now, no overextended levels or anything like that. I mean, it's a little bit overextended technically up here. I mean, it could be a little bit overextended. I haven't seen this actually. Right now, hitting this resistance levels up here. Let me see this line. Have you seen the line? It could be this one, it could be this one. Which one is it? Let's say this one because it's, you know, nice down there. Let's pull it up here. Does this look nicer? This might look nice. I don't know. Where would I put my midline if this was the case? I would put a little bit lower down there because of these levels. Doesn't matter. It looks like some kind of resistance. It still needs to break. It had a nice run up to the resistance level right now, but it still needs to do this move up here. Still need to do that move up here. This Dogecoin up here. Dogecoin as well is, I mean, there is some kind of line up here. I mean, just before even looking at it, there is some kind of resistance level up here, and there is, you know, might be some kind of falling channel up here, consolidating in a downtrend. All right, highs, lows, these levels over here. Let's do it like this over here. We got these stops up here. Doesn't seem to be the case up here. Maybe something like this, give or take. I think this might be the case. It's just, you know, slowly going inside this channel towards the upside over here. Slowly going channel upside, but I don't know if you remember what happened with Bitcoin when it was, you know, before, you know, 2019, just before it did the move all the way up to 14K from 3K. It was slowly building up, it just exploded, right? So it's building up, but it's building up close to the resistance level. So it's not, and this is Qcoin token. And I'm bullish on Qcoin token finally because Qcoin is changing a little bit, so I think Qcoin might, you know, perform well. But you can see down here, look at it, look at the Qcoin token, man. This, you know, this shoe pattern, but this shoe pattern is just, you know, slowly bleeding below the support level, slowly bleeding below everything. Is Qcoin token eventually going to play towards the upside? That's a big. And you can see, I mean, look at the line, man, over here. Look at the line. It's just being pushed down for whatever reason. And you know, why is it performing so badly? I don't know. I think Qcoin is actually a very good exchange, so there is that. Out of all exchanges, there are, you know, Maxigate, IO, BYBIT, Binance. I think, you know, I like Qcoin, I like Binance, I like BYBIT. I don't like Maxi or BitJet, these new ones, but you know, these old ones. And you can, and last time Qcoin did have a move of, you know, 40x. So I'm a little bit unsure what it's gonna, you know, and it is creating high highs up here, but I'm a little bit unsure whether, you know, it's gonna go up here, you know, and do a, you know, another 40x or something like that. It might be doing, you know, something like 10x or less, you know, 50 bucks, something like that, from 5 to 50 bucks, 10x, do something like that, you know, but it doesn't have to. You can also do like something like Bitcoin, only 6x. So it is more, you know, more stable trade. Not just stable trade, but it's more stable, you know, investment, not financial wise, but you know, but I would be looking, you know, when Qcoin actually breaks this trend over here, because this isn't Shiba or anything like that. It's just falling down, right? This isn't Shiba or anything like that. It just is slowly, you know, bleeding towards the downside, and when it pumps, you know, it's not like it's gonna go like this towards upside like some of these, you know, meme coins that, you know, just goes, you know, straight towards the moon. It's gonna go slowly, right? But the trend needs to be broken first. Why did render pump? Yeah, why did render pump? I don't know. What do you mean pump, man? These are my lines on render, so you know, there is that. There's some kind of falling wedge over here that's been having up here. Right now it's at bottom. Oh my god, render is at bottom, guys. There was this channel over here. Oh, this looks nice, man. This looks nice for a trade. This looks very nice for a trade. Let me just remove these couple of lines up here. Yeah, so let's go like this over here. Let's remove the moving averages because they are not giving us anything right now, so you can see this nicer. There we go. Oh, this looks nice, man. This looks so nice. Look at it. Look at it up here. So there was this channel up here. It doesn't matter where this top line is, but I think the top line is up here, because also the midline up here kind of, you know, holds up here. Fell through that, went sideways up here, went down to the bottom. Look how nicely it holds this bottom down here. Look how nicely it holds the bottom down here. So I think it wants to go up here and continues towards the upside. If this is, you know, if this is any kind of, you know, this is the first target, this over here is the second target, and the third target, of course, we got all of the targets, right? These are magical levels. These are magical levels, right? So this first move up here, you know, is something like, you know, 40%, 80%, 120. It's 80%. It's around 30-40% each move. Will it actually do this move up here towards the upside? I think we need to look at some kind of bigger time frames, you know. But it doesn't seem that, you know, this is impossible to do. It doesn't seem that, you know, 150% something like that's impossible. Let's see from the all the way to the bottom. Yeah, 200% up here towards the upside up here. It depends how long it takes. Around September, right? I mean, it's not completely impossible to do. 200%. I've seen a lot of these coins right now, you know, gearing up for this 200% move. Can this be the case? So we're bullish or bearish on Bitcoin? What you mean are we bullish and bearish? Is this even a question? Nice line. Yeah, so this is nice. So random does indeed look like it might be on some kind of bottom. I think a lot of altcoins actually look like they could be on some kind of bottom right now. But yeah, you know, we started the stream because I want to talk about this magic craft coin, Shiba. Let me just see up here. Ape. Let's see. Let me go to another list up here. Not this list. This list over here. Chile is not really interested in that. Phantom has been, you know, going a little bit up, a little bit down. It's consolidating right now. Polshin is a little bit up, a little bit down. Still down by a bunch, but you know, there is that. Tomo is up 5% right now. This on weekly on the Tomo, man. But Trader also has a giant head and shoulders. Let's see these big coins. Matic up here. Matic is still not below these levels down here at the bottom, right? So when it came to June lows up here, it just went up. It pulled back below the support level up here. But it's still not below the previous lows down here. So maybe it's doing this, you know, double bottom down here where it actually breaks towards the upside. But is the downtrend broken? Let's check that out. Is the downtrend over here actually broken? Yeah, so the downtrend is broken right now. And right now it's having this consolidation up here on the downtrend over here. So it went out of the this big move down. I think that's over. So right now it's going into this consolidation phase up here. But this consolidation phase, you know, don't have to be long. They can be short, they can be long, they can continue towards the downside. But if Bitcoin goes, you know, Bitcoin goes towards the upside, then this might actually create some kind of double bottom down here, bounce up above this resistance level up here, and then go towards that downside. So most interesting part is what's happening up here right now. And you can see even this part over here, it's getting broken. So it goes someplace over here. Where is the trend? Trend is your friend until fat like these things, of course. So this might also seem that it's broken. And then right now the last part up here was doing over here something like this, give or take. I don't know which ones, maybe these ones. It might be very interesting right now over here. It's on some kind of bottom down here. It has, you know, same kind of play that, but it's curving a little bit over here. I don't know. These small time frames, might be interesting. It has a giant head and shoulders pattern. Absolutely head and shoulders. Ethereum has a giant head and shoulders pattern time frame. I don't see a time frame any up here. You think about this head and shoulders pattern up here. I don't know if I should laugh or cry. Might be the case. Of course, you can see my target for the Ethereum. You might joke about it. You might think this is not realistic in any way, shape, or form. It might not be realistic. It might be, you know, wrong. We might drop down another, you know, 40-50% for whatever reason. Daily time frame, head and shoulders pattern. Where do you see head and shoulders pattern? Is this inverse or what? Or are you thinking like this entire thing over here? Yeah, so everybody's talking about this head and shoulders pattern. Is this also on Bitcoin? Of course, people will go to Bitcoin and say, oh man, this head and shoulders pattern as well. My target as well. There you go, 4K. See me and Meme Land, and we see eye to eye, you know. 4K on Ethereum. But you know, I wouldn't say this is. I mean, it can fall down. I mean, technically it can, but it's not a head and shoulders pattern. I explained this before. Why I think. I mean, I could be wrong. Of course, I've been wrong before. It happens. You know, back down to 90K. You know, on if the target is actually legit. You know, what's gonna happen down here? Everybody's gonna buy. Everybody's gonna buy. Do you know how many people, you know, miss the pumps? Do you know how many people miss these pumps over here? Do you know how many people are still on the sidelines hoping, begging to get back down to 19K? There is no way you're getting back down to 90K unless something bad happens, right? So these people need to FOMO in first before we go back to 90K. I still think that 90K is possible, but not just right now. Not right now. I think we need, you know, people to FOMO in. I think we need euphoria, and then we can go back to 90K. Because before everybody is in, then no. Let's see up here. Eating coming rug when SEC does after which is cards. Markers, you're always so bearish, man. You look at it, you know, you read the news, you read this and that, you read too much Twitter. Just forget about all of that. Look at the lines, man. Look at the lines. There is another coin that's altcoin that I want to buy before, never bought. You know, I still, you know, look at that coin because they have a nice game. You know, it's called Gods Unchained, and it's low market game, stuff like that. You know, these gaming coins, man. These gaming coins. Gods, sub 7% right now, something like that. But look at the monthly time frame. It is down so much. It is down so much. It is down so much. And what is the bottom down here? 0.1. It did hit almost 0.1 down here. So it did hit the bottom down here at 0. You know, up this level. So can it go towards the upside right now? Technically it can, but still doing this, you know, this curvature move. So I'm a little bit unsure whether this is actually done. I like when these psychological levels are getting hit. You can see down here, so the psychological level, you know, 0.1, this psychological level. I like when the psychological level gets hit, right? Right now it is been going towards the upside up here. It is up something like, you know, from this, you know, it's up almost 100% up. From this psychological level, it's almost 100% 0.2 up already, right? And I'm gonna have a second tap on this psychological level. I don't know, but it's also one of these coins that are, you know, I think are interesting because it's a nice game. It's a nice game. Of course, there are a lot of other. TLM had this double bottom up here right now. This on the daily time frame. EMX, Ilvium pump big time up here, man. Already. How low was that? 38. Ilvium popped big time up here. Already like 40% up. Gala, everybody talks about Gala. Gala is still going inside this consolidation pattern down here at the bottom. It might be down here at the bottom somewhere. 0.2. Where is 0.1? All the way down. I don't think it's going to get down there. 0.2 maybe. Is there other coins? Super is up 13% today. So some of these games are actually going. So Super is up 13% today, but it's up since the bottom. How much is about up since the bottom? If I can actually click on the bottom, that would be nice. 30% since the bottom. What's the coin CK was shilling? There was one called B Pro. He's shilling XRP B Pro, or B Pro was, you know, he shilled it before. I don't know what's happening with B Pro. And maybe something like gas. I just might see one Atlas, also interesting gaming space. Yeah, there is a lot of, you know, gaming coins, but we are not looking at everything. Let me see a little bit on altcoins up here. There are these DYDX and GMX coins that I think might actually play out nicely. So let's just remove everything up here. So this is DYDX. And you can see down here, since, you know, June lows, we haven't actually broken that towards downside. So I think there is something to DYDX, and the same thing goes for GMX. These are October. I don't know. Do we have more GMX USDT? Do we have more data on GMX? Okay, maybe it started over here now. GMX USDT Polygonix maybe. No. When did this thing actually start? GMX. Let me see full chart up here. I don't know how they take out the data, but all. No, this actually started in October 2022 and it's been just slowly rising towards the upside. So this is actually full data up here, give or take. There might be a little bit more than that. GMX USDT, what is next up here? No, GMX USDT, what do you say? That's Qcoin up here. Give or take this. This is October 22. Yeah, so this is entire data up here. This entire data up here on GMX and GMX and DYDX. I think there is something to that because these are, you know, decentralized derivative exchanges, and I think, you know, there might be some kind of interest in that. How much did this go up here? 150%. So from bottom down here, give or take, you know, to 50%. So it looks like holding this support level down here. It might be on some kind of support. We try to break, went right back down again up here this week. Let's see daily up here. So as long as you can hold this, you know, levels up here, there's a trend over here right now, right? So you can break this trend over here. This might actually be nice. So I'm keeping my eye on the GMX and DYDX because I do believe in, if you can go to the site on GMX, what is GMX up here website? Total trading volume 141 million, open interest 124 million, total users 313, and they got an app, whatever. I agree. And you can see up here, you know, so this is a decentralized exchange. You connect your wallet and you change just like you change your BYBIT on Qcoin and stuff like that. Do you know what I think? You know, these exchanges needs GMX and DY. I think they need affiliate links. I think they need, you know, to put some kind of, you know, onboarding users, and if you onboard users, you get X amount of their profits. Maybe they have that. Maybe they have that. Referrals. Oh, they have referrals. Please input the referral code. So you can actually have referrals on GMX and probably DYDX as well. So this is actually very good. Affiliates, general affiliate referral codes, stuff like that. Yeah. So you can actually shill GMX and the DYDX. I don't know how big that's gonna be, but there's probably some interest in that. And the more people come, the more revenue they, you know, fee revenue they create. The more fee revenue they create, the higher, you know, the payouts in the economics are towards upside. So I definitely see upside to the DYDX and GMX and these kind of exchanges. EBQ beta, but I still won't touch it. EBQ InQB beta. I don't know. Turbo to the moon. So when it comes to Turbo is up 2.3% right now, and as you can see down here, the play was actually nice. We had a up here, down here to the bottom. Right now it's climbing up here. There is a 50 moving average. There is a 50 moving average. There is a trend line up here, 50 moving average. So if it goes up here above this level up here, above the 50 moving average, you see this very nice line up here. If it can manage to do that, I'm gonna become bullish. I unfortunately invested in this you know, Ponzi scheme. From a financial advice I took, and now I'm stuck holding my heavy bags, but hopefully this plays out towards the upside. Now it is a fun place, so you know, I'm gonna keep on hodling diamond hands forever through the top and the bottoms, you know. But I think also right now that, you know, in retrospect up here I should not have bought. I think I bought over here or over here. I don't remember where I bought something for. Where did I bought Turbo? Up here. I think it was up here somewhere. Maybe a little bit. I don't remember. I don't remember where I bought Turbo. Let me see for all the time frame. Over here. I think over here I bought Turbo. No, it was higher than that. Over here, or something like this. Right. So I am underwater, and I need definitely a pump. But if it does pump, then it's gonna go right. So we are looking for that. It's gonna happen. Now it is not something, you know, I'm familiar with. I know the Turbo, you know, the car and stuff like that, and the game and the cartoon. But you know, there is that. But it does look nice that it's consolidating here an option up here. Right. It is up here. So if it does manage to do this move towards the upside, it might actually go. So I mean, I'm excited about that. We got UMA over here. I don't know what UMA does. XRP, OP is pulling a little bit back. Long time since I watched the OP. Down here, this bottom was up here. It bounced very nicely up here. July. It had a nice, you know, pump towards upside. And right now it's getting rejected by the 20 and the 50 moving average. But the problem a lot of people I think are gonna make. Let's assume that Bitcoin does go towards the upside, right? Let's assume that Bitcoin goes towards the upside. A lot of people might make the mistake by buying coins that already pumped. The big problem is that you know they already pumped, especially if they pumped very recently. If there are some coins that pumped very recently, and right now, you know, other coins start going towards the upside. I don't know how much upside they can have. I don't know. So, you know, I know that OP pumped. Which other coins? Hobar pumped right now. There are other coins that pumped, right? So I would be, you know, very cautious when it comes to, you know, coins doing another pump, because a lot of people already bought and wants to right now, you know, pump again. But I don't know. Anyways, guys, we've been streaming for 1 hour. This was Altcoin Daily. If you got some kind of other interesting name for the Altcoin Daily, you are welcome to tell me. But there is that. Thanks for stopping by. We might do another tomorrow. Who knows? You know, make sure to have notifications on. Join the KuCoin with the link down below. There is the affiliate link. I think the guy that shorted the market and now putting up 90% of his portfolio for a black swan dump that tells you everything. Yeah, but no. You believe too much, you know. The same guy that said sell in when did he said sell? The same guy that right now, Michael Burry, where is the stock market up here? The same guy that right now told you that is shorting the market over here also said that over here that you should sell because it's over. The same guy, he had on Twitter, he said sell, you know. 2008, the big short man. Yeah, we know who he is, man. Mark Harris. It's not the first day. We are not, you know, it's not our first day in financial crypto space. But we understand that. But you know, you also have to understand that that guy, you know, makes predictions all the time, and not everything. Did he put up night? Yeah, yeah. At least what I say, that's putting up. But really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. We are just saying that the trend is not broken yet. I don't care how much you put, how much somebody puts. The trend is not broken yet, guys. The trend is not broken yet. And until the fat lady sings and the trend gets broken, nothing is broken. We can technically talk about, you know, some kind of tops and stuff like that and look for, you know, some reason for why this might be the top. And there is also good reasons for that. But the trend is not broken yet. So until it's broken, he's wrong. When it gets broken, he's right. I think the thing that he did right now, if he did it right now, he bought, you know, he shorted the support. These people knew before the charts, bro. Mark Harris, you think too much about, you know, these people. These people are gamblers. Somebody knows, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not these guys. It's not these guys, but somebody always knows. And the reflection is in the charts, not by some kind of news that you're gonna read. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna go and do stuff. Where is my outro? Enjoy the day. Bye-bye.